Wow, look at the price of these Whisker poles. Wow, that is expensive. I think I need to finish the one I started a couple years ago. Welcome back. Oh, about a year and a half ago, I tried to make a Whisker pole for the boat. And I bought some 2 1/4 inch, 2 inch aluminum tubing, and I also tried to fabricate a head out of solid aluminum. And I got pretty far with it, but I kind of gave up because the mechanism to pull the bolt back on the head wasn't working real smooth. Well, after sailing this summer and going downwind, I really realized I really needed a Whisker pole to pull that jib out. So I decided to take another crack at this. So that's what I'm doing. And one of the reasons I'm doing this, a Whisker pole of this size, 2.5 inch, 3 inch, they're upwards of $500 and more. So it's definitely worth giving it a shot. These are the pipes I'm working with. It's an aluminum tubing. One is 2.5 inch, and there's a smaller sleeve right here that's 2 1/4. And I need a Whisker pole that's a total of 12 feet long. So I'm going to use this sleeve and insert it into the end here, and then slide this piece over top of that. And between this one and this one, that'll give me 10 feet. But I need 12 feet. So I took this small Whisker pole that I had on an old boat, and I cut it in half, and I'll be using about 2 feet of this on one end. And I'll be making spacer rings to insert this into the 2.5 inch tube. And I'll be replacing this plastic end. I just don't think it's going to be strong enough for my bigger boat. So this will get cut off here, and I'll fabricate a new head for it. So I got the pin in here. I put the extension on, and I also put this plate on to hold the spring in here and against this pin. So it's pretty strong. I'm going to take a little tab of stainless steel. All this is aluminum except for the pin is stainless. So I'm going to weld a piece of flat bar onto that, drill a hole in it, and then with a rope I'll be able to pull this back. But as you can see, it's in pretty good. I'll just drill maybe 2 holes here and hold it in with the hole in case the spring breaks, or I just want to inspect the spring. I can take it apart. So that's it for this side. Now the next side is going to be in one of the smaller diameter pipes. So I think what I might do, I'm either going to use some of this square rod and maybe weld something onto the side and make some type of hook, or I might just get like one of these climbing harness clamps, or I forget what they're called, but they're just spring loaded, and get one out of aluminum and just weld it here and then just be able to squeeze it right at the mast. So I'll use this side out on the jib and pull it back to loosen it with a rope, and then this right at the mast on a ring, and just clip it on. So that may be just the simplest thing to do. One of the reasons I'm bolting this together as opposed to welding it, I need to be able to transport it in my car, and transporting a 12-foot long pole would be very difficult. So I can break it down for transport. Nice thing about working with aluminum as opposed to stainless steel, it's a lot easier on your tools. this episode of making a Whisker pole. Hope you enjoyed that. The next time you'll see that Whisker pole is hopefully it'll be on my boat when I'm sailing downwind. Thanks for watching.